Hello my friends, welcome to the channel and thank you for watching. Before we start the biggest celebration of the season, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, haha, let me ask you my friends, how was your international break? It was so boring, right? Many people really find international break very boring. I don't really blame you. Because even Marina Granovkaia, she's having some hard time during international break. And one more time, I found her somewhere in London. Take a look. Yeah. Marina Granovkaia, man, she's having hard time because Chelsea are not playing and she was bored during international break, and that are the kind of things that you can do when you are bored without football, right? Anyways, guys, and like I said, we're gonna have the biggest celebration this time. Black and yellow, black and yellow. I don't know how many months now we've been waiting. 4 months waiting for this kit. Look how awesome the kit look. So man, you know, during the 4 months that I've been waiting for Chelsea to wear this kit, I did something. I went to see my therapist and take a look.
Could switching to Geico really save you 15% or more on car insurance? Does a former drill sergeant make a terrible therapist?
And that's why yellow makes me sad, I think.
That's interesting. You know what makes me sad? You do! Maybe we should chug on over to Mamby-Pamby land, where maybe we can find some self-confidence for you, you jackwagon! Tissue? Cry, baby.
Yeah, that is my terrible therapist. I told him that yellow was making me sad. I'm missing yellow, and look what I got. Look at the treatment that I got from my therapist. Anyways, guys, I can't wait for us to wear this kit on Saturday against Leicester City. Hopefully, this kit can bring some luck to Chelsea Football Club, because we haven't been really lucky against Leicester City. I still remember the last time we met them in the final of the FA Cup. You know what happened, right? I don't have to remind you, but it is what it is, and let's move on. Okay guys, so we're gonna play here at King Power on Saturday early morning. I don't even know why they put it very early. And keep in mind, we always struggle after the international break. Everybody knows about it. It's been there for years and years, and it's not me, it's not my fault. You know, the Premier League tried to create some schedule that you don't understand. It's gonna be like 7 a.m. you know, Eastern, and for Pacific people from Arizona and California, you have to wake up early, maybe 3:30 in the morning or something like that. It's crazy, man. But you know what? When you love Chelsea Football Club, you're gonna have to do some sacrifices, right? So that game is not going to be an easy game because of the timing, because also of the international break. Everybody knows that after the international break, we always struggle, and our slump always starts after the last international break of the year. Remember last year when Timo Werner went on international break and came back and he wasn't the same again? He couldn't even score a goal or kick a ball. Remember that? Years ago it was the same, under Mourinho, under Conte, under Mauricio Sarri, under Lampard. Always from the middle of November, December, we always collapse. It's called the Christmas period curse for Chelsea Football Club. So I hope that this time we can start really very good and defeat that curse, So everybody please pray for Chelsea, because this period is not going to be easy. And don't blame me, it's the way it is. I have just to report and remind you what is happening at Chelsea every single season. Emerson Palmieri, remember? He was the best in the Premier League one season. I think the first season under Lampard. He went to international break, got a knock, came back, flop for the rest of the season. Kovacic, I remember, went to international break in November, came back with a knock, never been the same until the end of the season. So this is the hardest period for Chelsea Football Club. Let's not pretend. So we have to win that game. If we win it, we're gonna keep our gap, 3-point gap on top. Nobody can catch us up, and then it's gonna boost us and start fighting for the title in the Premier League. So what are we gonna do? How are we gonna beat that team of Leicester City? First of all, Timo Werner is not gonna be there, because I haven't seen any of his clips online at the moment. No picture, no nothing. That means that hamstring injury was worse than previously thought. Mr. Lukaku himself is back in training with the group, but I don't think he's much fit. Let's face it. And let's not try to force people to come back early. We got punished every time we try to rush a player back to the team. We got punished. The first time that Lukaku got injured, remember my match preview, what I said? I don't want to see Lukaku because he got a muscle fatigue, and then that is a big risk for him to get injured. What happened? The rest is history. But of course, there are so many experts, doctors, and all kinds of specialists online who will tell you Lukaku need to play, he need to score goals, we can't afford playing without Lukaku, blah, blah, blah. I would prefer to keep Lukaku safe and play him next week against Juventus in the Champions League than risk another long-term injury. Kovacic also might not be there because I haven't really seen any of his pictures, or by the time you watch this video, you might see more pictures coming on Chelsea website, and we might have some hope, some kind of hope, okay? And that's about it for the injury prone, for the injured players. And by the time I'm recording, and we're gonna know a little bit more after the press conference on Friday. Let's go to the lineup. My lineup is going to be the same, okay, because I made some kind of preview video when I talked about about my lineup, but that was before even the end of the international break. I wasn't sure if everybody was coming back healthy, but we are lucky. Christian Pulisic back in London, healthy. Thiago Silva healthy, but he's not gonna be there. He was flying from Brazil to London, so you have to understand, at 37 years old and all the good stuff. So let's just be realistic here and have a correct lineup. So in goal, for sure, I will go with Edouard Mendy. And my back three, of course, I will go with the hustle himself, Mr. Rebel. He's leaving Chelsea Football Club. And in the middle of the back three, I will go with this guy here, the Danish Maldini, Andreas Christensen. And from the right hand side, I will go with my boy here, Chalobah. All right. Now for the wing backs, I know many people suggested for us to go with Marcos Alonso and all that. Let's not kid ourselves. Let's just put Ben Chilwell there, speedy and product. We don't have anybody to score anyway, so he needs to be there because he can shoot and he can score. The other side, I will go with Reece James. Why not Azpilicueta? Because Aspi also was on international duty, 32 years old or something. I think we should just keep him fresh for next week, or probably give him some minutes at some point during the game. But this is just my choice. You don't have to agree with me. And like I say, in the midfield, I always go first with this brother here, Ruben Loftus-Cheek. And let me remind you people, every time I put Ruben there, I got some guys that will insult me and insult even my family, call me all kind of names because I am choosing English players and academy player who are, you know, he called me horrible names. One day I will be making videos to show you how much hate I got from people for doing what I'm doing, or for just giving my freaking opinion. You don't have to agree with me. I think this team right now is supposed to be Ruben and the rest. So the most insult I got from few guys is when I put Ruben there, and when I put Mason Mount somewhere there, or when I talk about Chalobah or all academy product. You have to put all foreigners somewhere, and you have to find a way to hype all the foreigners and find a way to insult English players and academy product especially. That is another video for another day. I know you are watching now, especially one of them. Oh my goodness, what are you doing in my channel? I'm just giving my opinion. Do you have to insult my family? No, I don't know you. You are a faceless guy somewhere from your mother's basement. Leave me alone. In the midfield, I'll go with Ruben, and then I'll go with N'Golo Kante. N'Golo Kante last time, he didn't play the last game with France, which was very smart from Didier Deschamps. For the first time, he did the right thing, which is not playing N'Golo Kante in a very stupid game that meant nothing to France. They were already qualified, so I liked it. So he's fit and ready for the game against his former club, Leicester City. And the front three, I'll go with Mr. Kai Havertz here, Callum Hudson-Odoi here, and I will go from the right hand side. I will go with Hakim Ziyech. Whatever what you're gonna say, if you can call them flop or whatever, I think they are getting money to win us games, and I think this team is strong enough to win us 2-1 against Leicester City. In the second half, we can put whoever. Mason Mount, he's coming from some infection and, you know, the surgery that he had in his teeth and all that. I know it has nothing to do with his feet, you know, because he's a professional athlete, but I think it's gonna be too soon. Just keep him and don't risk him. Let's play him next week. That's it from me, guys. I don't want to make this video 2 hours. Leave your comment and let's have a conversation. God bless you, and see you in the next one.